Hey guys, it's Ben. I'm going to be doing a solo let's play of the game FTL, which is a roguelike spaceship simulator, in case you don't know what it is. I suggest checking it out. I've had like 11 hours on this game. It's a ton of fun. Right before this, actually, I recorded a session, but the audio got kind of messed up. So I'm re-recording it, and the other one wasn't too interesting. I died 5 minutes in. So, let's get started. Even though I gotta have 11 hours, probably don't have the best track record, never gone to the end. There's 8 sectors and like a boss battle. I don't know, never seen it. So, let's get started. So this is the Kestrel Cruiser. I can never pronounce this. And as you see, I actually have the NG Cruiser unlocked. So I can use it, but I'm not going to because I'm not a big fan of the drones. So the Kestrel, I'm going to be using that. And we are renaming this the Normandy because I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. And this ship actually kind of looks like the Normandy a little bit. And we have Monsvik, Brecken, and Sophia on our ship. I don't know who those parents are of those two, but they're kind of dumb. With Artemis, burst as their typical, just regular start off. Don't have any scraps, so we can't use anything. And we're gonna put this on easy because probably gonna die. This recording session probably is not gonna be too long, but let's see where it gets us. You can read this if you want. Pause it here. I'm not gonna read it. I read it last time, and I did a horrible accent. So let's get started. Let's move them to the med bay because that's where I like my guys. And this is Monsvik. Monsvik is piloting, okay. This is the ship menu where you have all your upgrades. This is all your crew, and this is your equipment. All that I can accept, just for future notice. I'm actually going to power up these already and enable auto fire. So, in the game, if you haven't played it yet, there's a map, and you have different sectors. There's 8 sectors, I think, and you gotta get to the exit of each sector. The farthest I've gotten is like the 7th. And see what we're gonna get with this one. Pirate ship was lying in wait inside this asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. Already. So, let's get our Artemis on the weapon system so it can't fire on us, and the burst laser on the shield. That sounds good. So, see, because we're in an asteroid field, the asteroids can actually hit us. Fortunately, we're fine. Since we have people in the shield room, I think you have a higher shield bonus. That, we need to fix that. One of you go there, or both of you go there. We are disabling it. That's the shields right here. I press spacebar to pause. That's the shield. That's the ship's hull and shields. Right now it has 0 shields, and over here you can see that I have, well, basically like 0.5 of a shield. And this is your evade and oxygen. Evade's like your engines, and your oxygen is basically how much oxygen you have in your ship. Right now I'm fixing up a hole in my hull, and you can see the hull level here. And these are all the different things. Like this is fuel, this is missiles, and this is drones. I don't have drones installed on the ship, so I can't actually use any drone parts, which is a good thing because I don't have any. And this is your scrap, which is basically like the money of the game. This is the engine drive, and right now it's charging. And this is all the different subsystems. And oh, these are the systems. These are subsystems. And this is piloting, and this is seeing what's inside the ship, and then the automatic doors. So let's continue on with the fight. So now the ship has 0 oxygen here, so the life forms inside are going to be depleted. I think we can disable Artemis. Yeah, even if we did fire, I don't think it would have. Would have just been a waste of a missile. But we do get 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 22 scrap, which is pretty good for our first time hunting. Waiting for the FTL to charge in the asteroid field. Let's try and get this this information to the Federation command. And hopefully no collector ships come and kill us. That would suck. Let's jump. Let's jump to the store, even though we probably won't be able to afford anything because we don't have that much scrap. Ship engineer set up a small shop here. Okay, I can buy On the side, these are the items like the fuel, the missiles, and the drones. These are some systems, and these are just augmentations that are like that are not, you don't activate them. And then this is your hull, and you can repair your hull. So I'm gonna repair my hull. Don't need to sell anything. I can't afford long-range scanners, which actually probably be pretty useful. Scrap recovery arm, also pretty useful. I don't know if I want to waste all my money on that though, so I'm probably gonna get long-range scanners. One more of this and one more of that. Okay. Let's jump. So there's a distress beacon there, and that looks like hazardous. So I'm gonna go to the distress beacon and see if I can help. But do I want to help? This looks like an NG ship, and the NGs are usually quite nice to me. See, and because of that, I got a Hermes missile. Now, that is kind of unlikely, because that doesn't usually happen. You can give them fuel, and they'll be like, oh, you're dead, and they'll attack you. This game is very rough, and dying is basically a part of that. Hopefully I don't die 5 seconds. I'm going to stay out of this one. This is not something that I want to happen. And let's get to the exit. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. And I'm just going to ignore the slavers. Don't want to get into any fights. And we go to the next sector. And you see this is the map. And the green ones are not hostiles, the red ones are hostiles, and the blue ones are nebulas. In my opinion, the nebulas are more dangerous than the red ones because you can die fairly quickly. So I'm going to head towards the Zoltan, which means that we have like a kind of a straight shot to besides this little red thing here to the final sector. I feel like it's like a space GPS, like turn left at the Hades Gamma cluster. God damn it, why'd I say that? Okay, Zoltan controlled sector, we're gonna head there. And blip our way across. Oh god, we're in a nebula. Hopefully there's no enemies here. Okay, so see, when you're in a nebula, just move them to the medical bay. When you're in a nebula, you can't see the inside of your ship, which, if people actually aboard your ship, is not useful at all. And by not useful, I mean almost killer every time. So, I don't know if you can go from the store to there. So, I'm gonna risk it and go. I don't know if I should go this way, because it's farther. Should actually go this way, because you get out of the nebula faster, you too. And I hate nebulas. It's not good. I don't want tension on my ship. We should get like a spa. Sophia, spa. So we're fairly lonely out here. Distress beacon. Let's head towards there. See if we can get in some action, or just stay out of it because actions probably doesn't. Oh god, action. Pause. Let's get the Artemis online. And the Artemis to attack the weapon systems, and the burst laser to attack their shields. Everybody where they need to be. That looks good. See that powering up, and we can actually sell the Hermes missiles because it takes too much power away from any other life support systems and engines and stuff and shields. So let's wait for these to charge up. That hit our shields. That's no damage against us. That got hit fairly rough, but our health sustains. There's no actually break in it, so we don't have to go over there and fix it. Just wait here until the Artemis fires. Comes in, it's a miss, so that was a waste of a missile. But their shields are down, so I think we should get the burst laser in on their weapon system so they can't fire against us again. So our shields are doing fairly well. They're not doing well, and good for us basically. Probably gonna get some scrap out of this. This seems like a fairly easy fight that we have. See, and I was trying to escape, but it's not going to. Oh, we got an FTL recharge booster, and that is automatic, so that's great for us. And we got a lot of scrap. That was an amazing fight. That was actually a great victory. I don't want to go back into the nebula, so I'm going to go to this one. Okay, pause. Activate the Artemis. Artemis, their shields, and then burst laser, their weapon systems because I don't want them to fire upon me. I could go for their engines, but I usually do that if they're trying to escape. And their oxygen. I don't usually go for oxygen, but it seems like they might fix that easily. So, even though I can't because it's all the way in the back of my ship. So, just waiting for it to power up. Let's see who powers up first. It seems that they did, and they have an ion blast, which could disable some of our... See, it's disabled our shield. And that guy's going to go to attack. Let's have one of those guys over there. Ion's coming in. Where's it going to hit? It hits the shields again, and that leaves 1 damage to our hull. That was a good one. We hit their shields. Okay, I'm going to keep going with the Artemis. I think we're going to do well on the next hit. They're probably going to be destroyed. Actually, I'm probably going to get rid of the Artemis. What am I... Because they don't have any shields, and we can hit them with the... There we go. See, that would have been a waste of a missile. So it's all about managing your resources here, too. And something I'm not that good at in some games. But, since the store, we have a lot of scrap. Not a lot to buy, like, cloaking or something. But... still enough to be fairly useful to us. Ion blast, fire beam, heavy laser, automated reloader. Cooldown between weapon shots is improved by 15%. That sounds amazing. Weapons pre-igniter. That sounds even better. An FTL recharge booster. I think they already have that as So I'm gonna actually sell the Hermes, get some more money out of it. I am going to... Oh, but it next fires. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm actually going to get the automated reloader. Fix my hull. Buy a lot more fuel. I'm actually going to buy all the fuel they have. And buy a lot of missiles, too. Oh, what can I... So we actually are full on augmentations already. I think that's the first time I've ever been full on augmentations. Let me just waste my last 6 scrap on that. It's actually it's not a waste, but I would say it's a waste. It's very useful. But I could have used it on my ship and upgrade some of my systems. I don't think I should do that yet, though. Let's get to here, and I think I'll cut this recording session off by the time we get to the next nebula, and this video should be up by tonight. So I might be making these every day for a week or 2, or maybe more. Let's jump to the exit and see if there's any hostiles there. And if not, I'll cut off the video. Oh, bribe. I'm just gonna accept the bribe. Not a really heroic thing to do, but something that I just don't want to avoid conflict with things. Although I do think we could take this. It does have a lot of hull, and I don't even know if how the ship's shields recharge, but we're gonna jump and we're gonna go to the next sector, the NG homeworlds. I like the NG, even though I don't like their drones. Seem fairly nice to us. So we've arrived at NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, kind of like the Geth, but they're usually willing to help. Continue, and we'll actually continue this series tomorrow, so stay tuned.